who is in Birmingham. And Dora, we appreciate you calling in. Dora, what's your question for this evening?
Okay, so November of last year, I was hit by T-boned by someone in a parking lot of a coffee shop. A police officer showed up, took the information, but he didn't have a car, so he wrote the information on a notepad, on a note. And for months, I called, and apparently the report never got turned in. So I end up getting it fixed myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I called for months and months and months, and it never was turned in, apparently. So my question is, at this point, and I was really thinking that it was whatever, it's a loss. What can I do?
Wow.
At this point?
Dora, I'm so sorry. That has got to be so frustrating.
Well, I will say this, that's actually, unfortunately, it's kind of normal, especially for private property. So whenever a wreck happens on private property, a lot of times the police officers don't do a report at all. So the fact that he took down information is great, or they wrote down anything. Sometimes you'll just get, if I have a case that happens on private property, a lot of times I'll get just a notepad that the officer just wrote out, you know, the different names, the the person who hit the person and the person who was injured, and that's all we get. So I think what I would do if I was in your position, I'd call an attorney to look into it. I think that's probably your best bet at this point. If you can't get the cops on the line, you're probably not going to. Another thing you could possibly do is go down to the precinct and see if you can talk to somebody about it, see if you can talk to a captain, a lieutenant, something along those lines. You could possibly get somebody, but at this point, I'd probably seek some advice from counsel and see if they can help you with getting some information. But you could already have a case, so I definitely contact an attorney for that.
So there's hope, even though there's no necessarily record of it?
Well, there's still hope.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a small chance of hope, but
Okay.
there's still hope.
Yeah.
Like I said, see this all the time.
Okay.
Those private property wrecks, they're tough. Hopefully you were able to get some information from the other driver. It doesn't sound like you were, but if you were, that's your other little piece of hope, I guess,
okay.
possibly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But contact an attorney, see if they can look into it. If there's nothing there's nothing there, but it's a possibility.
At least try.
Yeah.
At least try. Well, Dora, look, mainly we are glad that you are here to call in tonight. We're glad that you made it through that wreck, and certainly wish you the best going forward. And please reach out. Hopefully that will provide some help for you. So thank you for calling in tonight.